What do you mean by choice?
Choice. I'll give you a great example. I want my children to know the truth of the world. I want to give them the competencies it takes for them to create a life where they have choice, even if I don't agree with their decisions.
Why do you want that for them?
Because
I don't want that for my kids.
What do you want for your children? You don't want your children to have choice. Let me give you a great example. My daughters.
Their life might entail choice, but it's not my chief goal for them.
My daughters, I teach them the truth of the world. I give them the competencies and set them up. Let's be fair. I will do that. And then I want them to have the choice whether they want to be with a man or not.
Do you want your kid? You say, all right, this is what I want for you, kiddo.
My kids is such an important
Your kid.
thing.
Either you say, and you can say one of these two things to your kid.
Okay.
Kid, I want for you someday never to shoot heroin, ever. Not even once, don't even think about it. Or, kid of mine, I want you to be so well set up that you have the choice of whether or not to shoot heroin. You're telling me you would advocate the latter over the former?
I think you're choosing an extreme.
I am, to elucidate the point.
Right, and I appreciate that. But let's say my daughter wanted to be a lesbian.
Yep.
I would say, baby, I think you'd be much happier in this other situation. But as long as you are living your life with choice, then who am I to judge you? Because I'm not
Hold
Jesus.
on. So you would rather your daughter have choice than happiness?
Isn't her choice happiness in the first place?
You just distinguished between the two. You said, I
No, I
think you
didn't.
would be happier if you weren't a lesbian, but I want you to have choice rather than what I think will give you happiness.
How about this? What if she didn't?
God forbid.
God forbid, literally. I would hate that.
Yes, and that would make her miserable.
But would I turn my back on her?
You wouldn't turn your back. I'm not saying turn your back
I
on her.
wouldn't.
You
I
shouldn't turn your
wouldn't.
back on her.
And I'd want her to have choice. I'd say, baby.
Why would you want her to have choice? That's the thing. You would never turn your back on her. Of course, you don't turn your back on
course
your
not.
kid. But
Because I know that she's going to do what she wants to do anyway.
you're saying she just will have choice.
She will have choice. But I also want her to have choice.
Why? That's the part I'm confused with.
Yeah, I have choice in my life.
And you've made good choices and bad choices.
Yeah, and many people disagree with some of my choices, but you know what? It's not their life to live, is it?